As the bright yellow sun set over the horizon, Mark stood atop a hill, gazing at the stars that twinkled in the night sky. He had always been fascinated by the mysteries of the universe, and he dreamed of one day traveling through time and space. Mark was a young and brilliant physicist who had dedicated his life to studying black holes. His breakthrough came when he discovered a rare phenomenon, a black hole that seemed to be connected to a wormhole, a theoretical tunnel-like structure that could potentially allow for time travel. Excitedly, he delved deeper into his research and eventually devised a plan to test his theory. With a team of fellow scientists, Mark built a cutting-edge spacecraft capable of withstanding the extreme forces near a black hole. He named it Cronus, after the Greek god of time, and he was determined to be the first human to travel through time. As Mark prepared for his mission, he bid farewell to his loved ones, knowing that he might not return to the same time he left. With a mixture of fear and excitement, he boarded Cronus and set off towards the black hole he had been studying for years. As Cronus approached the black hole, the gravitational forces grew stronger, distorting space and time. Mark's heart pounded as he felt the immense pull, but he held on to his resolve. With a burst of energy, he activated the wormhole and plunged into the swirling darkness. The sensation was indescribable as Mark felt himself hurtling through time and space. He saw galaxies whiz by, and stars streaked past him like shooting stars. Time seemed to warp and bend around him, and he lost all sense of direction and orientation. After what felt like an eternity, Mark emerged from the wormhole and found himself in a strange and desolate landscape. The air crackled with electricity, and the sky was an eerie shade of purple. He realized that he had traveled billions of years into the future, long after the Earth had ceased to exist. As Mark explored the barren wasteland, he stumbled upon a massive black hole that dwarfed the one he had entered. Curious, he approached it cautiously, and to his amazement, he discovered that it was a portal to the past. It was a second chance at time travel, and Mark couldn't resist the temptation to explore further. He stepped through the portal and found himself in a time long before his own existence. He witnessed historical events and met famous figures, but he was careful not to disrupt the timeline. He learned about the consequences of tampering with the past and the delicate balance of time. However, Mark soon realized that his actions had unintended consequences. The fabric of time was fraying, and the universe was collapsing in on itself. He had to find a way to set things right and save the universe from destruction. Mark raced against time, using his knowledge of physics and his understanding of black holes to repair the damage he had caused. He traveled back and forth through time, weaving in and out of wormholes, and faced numerous challenges along the way. In his quest, Mark encountered other time travelers who were also trying to manipulate time for their own gain. He had to outsmart them, navigate treacherous time loops, and overcome paradoxes. It was a race against time and a battle for the fate of the universe. As Mark neared the end of his journey, he found himself back in the present, facing the black hole that had started it all. He realized that he had to make a sacrifice to save the universe. With a heavy heart, he activated the wormhole one last time and entered the black hole, disappearing into the unknown. The universe trembled and then restored itself, as if nothing had ever happened. Mark's name faded.